Going to talk today a little bit about divorce and real estate. You're seeing a lot of this these days. Unfortunately, divorce is a fact of life, very prevalent, and really one of the biggest assets a couple own are the marital home. Look at the end goal here. I view real estate as it should be something that's happy for both sides, right? You close, buyers should be ecstatic, the seller should be happy. Okay, so it should be a happy occasion. I'm a real estate attorney. We're not litigating. Okay, there shouldn't be a winner or a loser. Both sides should prevail. So I think that's something to keep in mind. So it's our jobs as real estate professionals to keep things emotionless, try to calm people down, advise them to treat this as a business transaction. Most important thing is to retain an unbiased real estate agent. Has a couple of things. Obviously, you as a real estate agent can determine a price for the home, right? You're going to view things, you know, the marketplace, so you can advise clients as to what they should list the home for. Okay. Now, a couple of things to consider when selling a marital home. You know, do the clients actually want market rate? In this market, it's not too difficult, obviously, with a lack of inventory, so they're likely going to receive multiple offers. But say in a market not as such, you know, do they want a quick closing? Do they just want to get out of it, irrespective of purchase price and so forth? So is it more important for them to close earlier and maybe accept a little less based on the fact that you have a buyer lined up, they're ready to close in a couple of weeks, you can get done with it at that respect. So divorce law in New Jersey, you've probably heard community property, and New Jersey is not a community property state, okay? That basically means 50-50. Marital couple owns at 50-50, period. New Jersey is actually uses the concept of equitable distribution, which is basically a fairness test, okay? So a court will not necessarily deem the property owned 50%, 50%. They're going to view multiple factors in terms of what is fair to both parties. And the circumstances obviously can vary from case to case situation. Generals, it doesn't matter who files for a divorce. One of the spouses will be the plaintiff, one defendant. Legally, it's inconsequential, though. The fees usually cost about $15,000 to get a divorce. Okay, it can be much more than that, but I think that's a safe figure. One of the key factors and benefits I provide as their real estate attorney is an unbiased opinion. I'm not representing each of them separately. I'm representing them as the couple, even though that relationship has ended. Okay, so as an attorney, I'm extra cautious in terms of getting approval from both sides, in terms of an agreement for any aspect of the sale. Attorney review, inspections, negotiations, title work, what's being paid as part of the closing. I, as the real estate attorney, will work with their divorce attorneys. And sometimes I run into where maybe one side has an attorney, the other one doesn't, or maybe they don't. Maybe it's an amicable divorce, but it's my job, again, to be unbiased, to provide advice in terms of the real estate transaction. I'm not going to provide marital advice or divorce advice or anything like that. Judges that divide the property aren't really interested in fault. They're going to look at the circumstances surrounding the divorce, the standard of living the couple is used to. Obviously, if it's an egregious issue, you know, gambling, things like that, waste of money on extramarital affairs, adulterous activities, they will factor those things, but they've got to be egregious. For the most part, they just look at non-fault based situations and look at the circumstances in terms of they want each side to be to live the same life they had previously.